So here's a technique I've been playing around with that's been a lot of fun. It's called burned decoupage. And if you decoupage at all with napkins and things like that, then this is a fun thing to try. Now, before we go crazy here, let me just tell you, I'm working on a cookie tray. So if anything goes horribly wrong, I'm just going to drop it on the tray, let it burn, and be done, right? And we'll have a little marshmallow roast. It's not going to happen, but just be safe, all right? Keep some water nearby. Now, this is a Martha Stewart napkin from her collection. Somebody gave them to me from Marshall's. They're awfully, awfully cute with all these little bumblebees on them and yellow. So I'm going to show you how I get my napkins apart for decoupage. First thing, I grab some painter's tape, just like this. And then I take a little bit of tape on just in the corner, very lightly, and pull them apart. And it starts the napkin layer coming off. Now this is probably 2 layers because it's a nicer quality napkin. So I'm going to do that again. There we go. See, I've got another one. Now you pull them apart and you can see the single ply is what we're after here. Okay. Now you can totally paint your board white. I sometimes do that. I like what it does. And I want to just make sure this is going to fit right. So I'm good. Awesome. All right. Now, if you all know me, I'm a bit of a lazy crafter. I don't want to have to do more work than I need to. So first I'm going to just trim this down a little bit. Where are my scissors? So it's not taking up all of the room on here. So we'll just give it a quick trim. Now, once this is decoupaged on, you need to wait for it to dry and then sand the edges off, or there's a number of ways to do it. I just want to try this for fun. All right, make sure my bees are going in the bee direction. I'm good. All right, so I'm just going to take some decoupage glue and an old kitchen, not old, a clean kitchen sponge from, I get mine at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to use that to get the glue on here and spread it out. It's faster than using, what do you call it, a brush for me. I get a better result. Make sure everything is looking wet. Because with napkins, you don't need a ton of glue. The more water you have, the bigger the enemy is of wrinkles. Now remember, wrinkles are just from, there we go, the paper is stretching because of the moisture, all right? And typically, if you just let it dry, there's a spot right there. If you let it dry on its own, the wrinkles tend to disappear again because the moisture is gone and everything goes back to normal. I don't worry about a few wrinkles on mine. So I'm going to give this a quick dry. This is my husband's heating gun. Anybody ask? Everybody always asks. It's from hubby's garage. All right, here comes the fun part. I'm going to trim this down a little bit more. I don't want too much paper floating around, right? So less is more in this case. So I'm just going to bring it a bit closer. There we go. All right, so here we go. Be prepared to drop it if you need to. Keep water close by. Like I say, I'm working on an old cookie sheet, and we're going to let it happen. Now watch what happens. How it follows the wood and burns. See how it's burning off there? Isn't that the coolest thing? So you're going to get some ash, and you're going to get some black sort of char on the edge. But nowadays, when everybody's using, you see that? Watch. How cool is that? It's going right around the edge. Bring that up closer. I love this. This is so fun. There we go. Keep it like this way when you're doing it yourself. There we have it. Now, if you have it like this, you can see it charred along the bottom. You should keep it like this while you're doing it yourself, right? And you won't get that problem. But look at that. It did a perfect edge. Isn't that the coolest thing? You have some char and some dust, right? And like I say, if you don't want that, then you make sure you hold it like this while you're working with it, okay? So that it's burning up instead of going up this way along your board. So that's what I wanted to show you. I hope you'll give it a try. Stay safe, have fun, happy crafting.